Hello and welcome to Pride Provider Module 1, Defining Disability, Disability Rights, Stigma, and Disclosure in the U.S. This module features Pride Partner Agency, Equipped for Equality, a disability rights and advocacy organization. Module Overview. This module will include definitions of disability, facts about people with disabilities, facts about employment and refugees with disabilities, types of disabilities, disability models, legal frameworks and relevant legislation, discussing disability, employment, and disclosure with clients, disability rights organizations, including featured Pride partner Equipped for Equality, and it will conclude with a case example. Definition of disability. There are many definitions of disability. Here is a basic definition from Merriam-Webster. A disability is a physical, mental, cognitive, or developmental condition that impairs, interferes with, or limits a person's ability to engage in certain tasks or actions or participate in typical daily activities and interactions. Notice that the emphasis is on the condition's impact on engaging in tasks and participating in daily activities. So what are some other ways that disability is defined? We can better understand disability by becoming familiar with established definitions of disability and types of disabilities. Disabilities are physical, mobility, intellectual, developmental, sensory, mental health, and or chronic health conditions or diagnoses that impact life activities. One important point that Pride has learned from experience and from its partner agencies is that the definition of disability can differ by culture. Refugees may not have words in their languages that translate exactly into disability. This can lead to confusion and misunderstandings. Just as in the U.S., there may be cultural stigmas surrounding the label of having a disability. It is important to acknowledge that a refugee may not consider a condition or diagnosis that he or she has to be a disability. However, a refugee's condition or diagnosis may be considered a disability in the U.S., which may allow him or her to access additional local employment resources and services specifically for people with disabilities. Access to these supports can lead to increased engagement and participation in daily activities and in the community. Facts about people with disabilities. Now that we've gone over some general definitions and important points to think about when working with refugee clients who may have disabilities, we'll share some statistics and facts about people with disabilities. The information on this slide comes from the World Health Organization, the Women Refugee Commission, and the U.S. Census. Around the world, disability affects approximately 1 billion people, or 15% of the world's population. This includes 7.7 million of the world's 51 million displaced persons. In the U.S., there were about 57 million people with disabilities in 2010. The number amounts to 19% of the U.S. population. These statistics make it clear just how prevalent disabilities are in the U.S. and throughout the world.